I'm Sarah Forgani with your headlines in Kent's 5 News Now. Several cases of inappropriate relationships between children and adults that they're supposed to trust are under investigation. 3 people, 2 teachers and 1 softball coach were recently arrested. Edgewood ISD confirmed the most recent case. 66-year-old Luis Gonzalez was arrested on Tuesday. Gonzalez taught at Kennedy High School but was immediately fired when the allegations came forward. He now faces 6 felony charges, including improper relationship between an educator and student, sexual assault of a child, and possession of child pornography. Edgewood ISD says they cannot share anything else to protect the students involved. In another separate case, a 24-year-old softball coach was released from jail yesterday after she posted bond. Miranda Sandoval was a softball coach associated with the Texas Bombers team. It's a national junior Olympics program. She's also accused of indecency with a child. And finally, a MacArthur High School teacher at Northeast ISD is also out on bond. 49-year-old Jake Casey Stewart has been accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a 16-year-old student along with sex assault. The principal sent a letter to families saying they're investigating, and the teacher has been placed on administrative leave. Another investigation underway now. A man and a woman were arrested in a horrific case of sexual abuse. Sheriff Javier Salazar says about a month ago, deputies found a 13-year-old girl walking along a highway. She told him she ran away because she was being sexually abused. Investigators say they found surveillance video showing Christopher Thomley and his wife Ashley making a milkshake with cough syrup. The sheriff says they would routinely drug the child before abusing her. Salazar believes this has been happening since the girl was just a toddler.
During this video that we saw, Christopher actually commented, well, shoot, we forgot the oxycodone. We're also not ruling out that there may be other victims out there.
The victim is now in the state's custody undergoing therapy. Survivors and parents of victims of some of the nation's most horrific mass shootings are trying to turn pain into purpose. Today, they will testify before lawmakers on Capitol Hill during a hearing titled Examining Uvalde, the Search for Bipartisan Solutions to Gun Violence. Parents and survivors of the mass shooting at Robb Elementary will join parents and survivors from Sandy Hook. The hearing is happening as we observe the 10th anniversary of the Sandy Hook shooting that killed 6 adults and 20 children. Recently, Congress passed the most comprehensive gun and school safety laws in decades, enhancing background checks, boosting school security, and helping to develop red flag laws. But yesterday, protesters outside of the NRA headquarters in Virginia pushed for more. Texas State Senator Roland Gutierrez will also testify today. He has been critical of law enforcement's response in Texas gun laws. The hearing will begin at 9 this morning. A capital murder suspect is behind bars, accused of running over at least 2 people. 31-year-old Mark Scaldani is now being held on $2 million bail. The Blanco County Sheriff's Office says a woman called 911 on Monday saying a man with a gun ran over her husband outside a home. The family ran into the woods to try and get away, but deputies say Scaldani would not stop, running over 2 people, killing one of them. Deputies arrived and shots were fired, but he got away in a car. 1 day later, he was arrested in Batesville. The family of Athena Strand, who was allegedly killed by a contracted FedEx driver, is now suing. The 7-year-old's father, Jacob Strand, filed a lawsuit on Tuesday, and it names driver Tanner Horner, FedEx, and the subcontractor who employed Horner. The suit accuses the 2 companies of gross negligence. Police say Horner confessed to kidnapping and strangling the 7-year-old after accidentally hitting her with his delivery truck. The Federal Reserve is, as expected, announced a half-a-point interest rate increase, pushing the Fed's benchmark to the highest level in 15 years. The Fed also signaled there are likely more rate hikes to come in 2023. And there are signs that its campaign to bring down inflation is paying off, with the Consumer Price Index last month easing to its slowest rate of inflation since December last year. Schertz police are out with tips to keep Grinches from targeting your catalytic converter. They say this crime is on the rise around the country, so they suggest that you park in a well-lit area, have an anti-theft device, etch your license plate number or VIN into the catalytic converter shield, and then call police, obviously, if you see anything that may be suspicious. Later today, the San Antonio City Council may approve more than $40 million for affordable housing projects. One proposed housing community involves 138 units. It would be built at the Cattleman Square Historic District. Eligible tenants are those who make 30%, 50%, and 60% of the median area income. San Antonio FC will not pay for missing out on Major League Soccer. On Tuesday, Bexar County commissioners agreed to waive the fee of $5 million. The team had a lease agreement with the county and city that it would pay the fee if the team did not make it to MLS. But county leaders say because of how MLS acted in selecting Austin over San Antonio for league expansion, they did not think it was fair to accept that fee.
I think it's appropriate considering the way MLS worked. I've been around a lot of sports officials, but that's the most degrading action I've ever seen one of them do. So it wasn't their fault.
We also asked if the city plans to reach a similar agreement to waive its fee, although it is not clear yet if that could take place. And come out and join me today as I ring the bell for the Salvation Army, hoping to raise a lot of money to help San Antonio families in need. And I have an extra special appearance, someone you're going to love to meet, singer, songwriter Raulito Navarra will join me out there to ring the bell. We're going to be at the Walmart at Brook City Base on Southeast Military from 9:30 to 11:30 a.m. to ring the bell and collect your donations. Now, if you can't make it out but would still like to help, scan that QR code on the bottom right of the screen and it will take you to my link. If you donate a minimum $25 online by 4 p.m. today, your name will be entered in a raffle for prizes by local artist Marty Leal. And names will be drawn live on Friday at 6:15 a.m. on KENS 5, so be sure to tune in. Right now, we want to turn to Paul.
All right, let's take a look out there. It's going to be a beautiful day. Now you need a little jacket this morning. It is cold. Later this afternoon, though, big jump in temperatures. High at about 67. Winds are going to be light. When the sun goes down, yeah, it's going to cool off quite a bit. And tomorrow morning will be chilly as well.
I'll be sure to grab my jacket this morning. That's KENS 5 News now. Thanks so much for joining me. And remember, if you're in front of the TV, to grab that remote and tune in to KENS 5 Monday through Friday, 4:30 to 7 a.m. Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us online. I'm Sarah Forgani. Have a great day.